Hello, this is Miho from Canada. How are you guys doing? I hope your mental and physical health are good and fit. So, today I'm going to talk about the mental power, mindset power. I am a firm believer that having a good mental mindset really determines how you live, how you enhance your quality of life, because I've seen people who had a really bad mental and it really deteriorates you as a human. And it's so powerful that it could be either good or bad, like overnight. So it's so powerful whether you understand this mental health and mindset power. So one of the example, you might have heard this already, or similar example, that how the mental works related to your belief. So there are two groups of patients who have the chronic pain. And then one group, they keep taking the medicines to treat the symptoms of pain. The other group also were given the medicine to keep taking it for the symptoms of pain. But the truth is that those were not medicine. It's just a fake medicine. It could be a mint or the powder. Has nothing to do with the medicine. But they were told that that's the medicine that they usually take. And then what happened after? Both groups had the same effect, that it really treated their symptoms. So it really shows that how you take it, how you believe, how you take your belief really determines the condition of your body and mind, and how strong your beliefs are. So you may as well use that belief for a better, to make you better rather than make you worse. And that itself is your choice, right? And when you have that in conscious mind, you can always, make your own choice for the better. If you just let it be, you might be influenced by what's happening around you. And if you are full of fear, the fear goes up to the max when something happens. So having a belief, it really overrides whatever you're doing. What it means is that, for instance, you have the dream, you have the things you want to manifest or achieve in your life, and you want to become a certain way. But for instance, other people like parents or friends are saying to you like, that's impossible. You can't do that. You don't have money. You don't have the ability. You don't have the guts. You don't have the health for it. Those negative words or comments, you keep listening to it. And then it really start to form in you. And you take that and store it in your subconscious mind deep down there, and it start to really build up over the years. You accumulated over the years since the childhood. So it's good to clear those childhood's memory that might have contributed to your belief, that really blocking money issues or relation issues or health issues, because you might have overheard your parents talk about, we don't have money, we cannot afford this, that's so tough, and they start arguing about money. And then you think, oh, money is so hard to come by, I cannot ask more because that's what make people suffer. Or the health issues, like, oh, I ate this piece of cake or piece of cookies, I'm gonna make you so fat. It's not really, but you feel that way, And so you have the self-image that when you have this piece of cake or piece of cookie will make you so fat, right? So you don't feel good about eating food, like treat yourself once in a while. Rather, you eat the cookies and you really punish yourself and guilt yourself so that you have the really bad relationship with the food. Those things, all those beliefs that you might have been created over the years. So you need to recognize and you just let those go. And it's impossible to do it all, but when something comes up to bother you, that's when you treat those issues and let those beliefs go. Little bit at a time, or you can just really focusing on that issue and you just dig deep and then you just let go of that. And the same thing for your personality or your ability or your talent. And parents thought like you are not smart enough to go to this school, or yourself thinking about, I'm so ugly, I'm so nerdy, I'm not outgoing, I can't associate with people, I can't look at people, you're so introvert, I cannot do anything in front of people, and all those things repeated in your head over and over, and it becomes a part of you, and you live your life according to your belief. And when you say one time to yourself, okay, I'm not gonna let those negative thoughts from other people in, and then you literally will shift. Your personality will shift. Something will start flipping. I hear the story where the person wanted to get pregnant. They try, nothing happens. And then at the end, the doctor said, well, you cannot become a pregnant because you just, your body just doesn't. And then she just thought, okay, I'm not gonna listen to this. I'm going to stop, letting those negative comments inside. And then she just went on, working, becoming a pregnant, and actually she did. I hear the story that people who were treated, to become a pregnant, and over the 5 years, nothing happened, and the doctor gave up, and she thought, okay, that's it, I gave up, and all of a sudden, boom, 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 she has 5 kids naturally. So it just, when that shift happens, a lot of things will change. Your personality, your talent start to showing up, and that's the belief blocks that if you're holding it, that's how your life will follow. But when you let go of them, or you stop from getting those negative comments to you, and it will start to shifting the way you want it. Because what do you like to become, or what your dreams like, it has nothing to do with other people's opinions, because that's their life, right? So they're not deciding for you. You are the one who's the hero and the heroine of your life. So you could create your own dream. You could think about how you want to live, right? So it really comes down to how you believe and your beliefs are. And that really overrides everything that you've been through. And that much you have this strong power in your mind. Also, humans cannot feel two opposite feelings at the same time. What I mean is that when you are saying having a piece of chocolate cake that you love, and you're eating and it just feels so good, so happy. At the same time, you cannot feel like I'm so unhappy, right? You just can't do it. Or another example would be like you're working so hard, working out, and you're so tired and you just want it to stop. but at the same time you don't feel like, oh, this is so wonderful, right? At the same time. So you use this mechanism that we engraved in us in human to use it to improve yourself. So for instance, that you will say, okay, I want to improve the relationship, but at the same time you are talking bad about people or backstabbing people or just putting people in a bad position or don't care, and that's contradict. You want to be good at relationship, and instead of doing something that really goes along with that thoughts of your wish, but you're doing opposite, so that it really contradicts and it sends a really confused signal. So the universe wouldn't know what you're trying to do, because one breath you said, I want to be in good relationship, but what you're really doing is totally opposite, bad mouthing and, backstabbing and all that. Or say, I want to be fit or healthy, right? That's what you wish for, but you're acting totally opposite, like eating a whole piece of cake every single day, and you're not eating any nutrient meal, or you're not doing anything good for you. So it contradicts and it sends a confusing messages. So it's the same thing, that you have the control over how you want to take this belief, and what your beliefs are really determines how you live your life. And you could always shift your beliefs for the better. And then when you really relax yourself, you could really see how your states are. Like, are you really operating in high frequency level feelings, like happy, joyful, peace and harmony? Or are you operating from the low frequency level, like hate, anger, frustrated, and agitated? So it determines your mental state as well. And you do have the full control of your mental state. And you just need to know how to shift that. Okay? So hopefully it helps, and use your mental power for the better, not for the worse. Okay? Hope this helps, and see you in the next video.